Hello there. This is an email from Lucy. And Lucy says, "Hello Tabitha, my name is Lucy and I was born and raised a vegetarian, and so I don't think of not eating meat as restriction. It honestly does not appeal to me anyway, but I was wondering if perhaps eating a little bit would help me in recovery get some more protein into my diet. I do eat 2 eggs most days and chickpeas and tofu when I have them, but I still find that I'm lacking in protein compared to other food groups. I thought that maybe when I feast eat, it's because I'm lacking one of the food groups my body is trying to get it from somewhere. Love to hear your opinion on this." Well, Lucy, so I think that the fact that you're thinking, should I eat meat, is coming from somewhere. And I think that that might be your body trying to communicate with you that it wants some meat. So that's my first thought on that. Being vegetarian is different from being vegan, because when you're vegetarian you can consume foods with animal fat in them, things like cheese. So I do think it's possible to recover whilst being vegetarian, because I think the crucial thing really in recovery is fat and animal fats specifically. And so you mentioned things like tofu and chickpeas and eggs, but I'm wondering how much cheese you're eating, Lucy, because tofu and chickpeas are going to do nothing for your recovery. They're really not. In fact, they are kind of foods that I assume with kind of a bit diety. Anyway, that's my judgment. For all I know, you could be deep frying that tofu into some kind of deliciousness. But I have judgment over it because I just hate that stuff. And I shouldn't have judgment over any food, but the fact is that I do. But it's not the type of foods that most people have judgment over. Anyway, so I think that you should be eating a heck of a lot of full-fat dairy, cheese, large quantities of cheese. And go that if you're going to stay vegetarian, know that you have to get a lot of animal fat in. I'm not so sure it's about the protein. I think it's about the fat. I think that we need lots of animal fat. We need protein as well, but you know what? Let's just not break things into macronutrients too much. Let's not worry about how much protein am I getting each day, how much fat am I getting each day. Really, let's just think about what are the most highly caloric, glorious foods that I could be eating right now. And, tofu just doesn't come into that category for me of highly caloric, glorious foods. Cheese does. So I think that whilst being vegetarian, you need to have a look at kind of like where your food's judgment is pulling you towards the route of well, what's a healthy thing? How much protein can I get in? Like, what foods can I choose? And no, I think nobody apart from me considers cheese as a health food. I do consider cheese as a health food. I think that cheese saved my life. But so you just kind of got to like change your perception a little bit of the way you think of food, and think of things that are highly fatty. Dairy is life-saving foods. And if you're lactose intolerant or anything like that, then are you really lactose intolerant is the first question, or have you just not eaten enough of those foods for your digestive system to be used to them yet? And if you genuinely are lactose intolerant, then I would probably suggest, you should try eating some meat. But I'll go back to my first point there. The fact that you have thought about eating meat enough to sit there and write to me, should I eat meat? To me, that's telling me that there's something in your brain that's kind of being like, I want this type of food. Even if it's not food that you know that you like the taste of, I feel like there's something in there going, I want this type of food. And you should probably pay attention to that. And what do you have to lose? Try it. See how it feels. See how your body feels after eating meat. Listen to your body on that one, and try not to judge. Try not to let any judgments pile in as to what that means about you as a person, because you just ate some meat. Go with the body. Listen to the body. And I hope that helps. Thanks for writing, Lucy.